Now, in order for this to work, you need to press W on your keyboard. That gives us our transform tool, or not transform, I apologize, the translate tool, right? And we can move that key around, change the value. We can move it forward or backwards in our timeline. I'm going to just leave it where it's at. But what I want to do is actually grab this little handle right here. This is called our tangent handle. And I'm going to move that up. Now you notice you can't move it in or out because it's currently weighted, right? Meaning that it's constrained to just operate within this particular space. All right, so by changing that is going to make that bottom pop a little snappier. All right, then we'll ease into the top of our arc and then come back down. All right, now in this particular case, if we select this keyframe and then try and grab one of the handles and move it, the other handle is going to follow as a result. And then this produces an effect that we do not want. So what we need to do is we actually need to break the tangent right here. So go ahead and select that keyframe, then click on this little icon right here. All right, so when I click on it, you'll see that now I have two handles that are each different color. So now I can grab them independently of each other and kind of move them so that as far as this graph goes, instead of easing in and easing out, you can see that we actually have a little bit of a pop there, a little snap. I'll grab this final keyframe, grab its tangent handle, all right, and just kind of finagle that into place as well. All right, I'll just kind of back my camera off a little bit and hit play. All right, and that feels significantly better. All right, so I'll go ahead and toggle back to my perspective view. We'll hit stop on the timeline. And now what we're going to do, that we have it bouncing in place, let's go ahead and independently animate the translation along the z-axis. All right, now the z-axis is the axis that moves in and out of space. Okay, so if we just rotate the camera around and then watch this little point of reference right up here in the upper right-hand corner of our viewport, you can see exactly where the front is, right? The front and the back of this little guide box operate along that z-axis, right? So at frame 1, I'm going to enter in a value of -12, right, for the z-axis. Now the -12 puts us on the very edge of our grid because it's a 24-unit grid. At this point, I'll right-click and select Key Selected. I'm just going to scrub that along now to the 32 frame mark, and because